Okay, today is Saturday, November 4th, 2017, Biostats Group 9, Lesson 16, Group Meeting Quiz. We've gone through question 1, 2.
Question 3 is C.
3 is C, and 4, how are bar charts and Pareto charts related?
I said C, but I was guessing.
That's true. That's right.
Oh, good.
That's correct.
You're good.
Yay.
Okay, so you have to leave in a few minutes, so we'll just hurry as fast as we can.
Well, no, I think I need to go. She told me 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes ago.
So you're going?
Yeah, I need to go. So I don't put my name in the list. I've marked false for number 2. And just if you want to meet tomorrow with Oscar so we can figure out the division of the I'm sorry, I also have the stomach flu. It has been a really awful day.
I agree. I was telling her we found out about a death in our extended family first thing this morning, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's more permanent than the flu.
It has been an awful day. And I don't know if tomorrow's going to be a lot better. What I would say is, I don't know how many of you have looked ahead at this.
I did. I looked at it. We can start a Google Doc and start a discussion that way.
Well, I'm all for trying to keep it simple. I'm willing to take the first part, the design the study if you want, and then we can fill in and take, divide the rest up if you want. It looks like the collect the data. Agree if you looked ahead. Tell me if you agree. It looks like the collect the data we all take part in. I don't know what you're thinking. I was thinking that doing something like with Skittles, doing a quantitative 3 or more samples ANOVA would be fun, but on the easy side. I don't know what you think.
Okay, you can't. Are you doing colors of Skittles?
Well, so you can whether you do colors or not, you're still having to do quantitative, I think.
No, colors is categorical. So if you did the colors of Skittles, it would be categorical, and you'd use chi-squared. And we haven't gotten to chi-squared yet. I imagine it's next week. Well, chi-squared is for categorical, what ANOVA is to quantitative.
You'd still have to do a number of colors, though, wouldn't you?
Yes, but the fact that it's colors regulates it to you're doing a proportion. So it would be categorical, and you would have to use chi-squared. When do we have to turn this? I've really got to go, guys. I am so sorry, Peggy. I'm so sorry. I'll be back if you're still around. I don't know how long. I've got to go drop this. I've got to go turn my vehicle in. I don't know how long it will take, but
we have another meeting before any due dates.
Do we?
Right?
Yeah, but that's really, I think that's pushing stuff because we have to get approval from the teacher too.
Before Tuesday?
I don't know, but the first part's due next Saturday. We have to figure
the first part's due next Saturday, and we are meeting on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's just wait till Tuesday. That sounds like a great idea. And if we're uncomfortable with that, let's see if Oscar can meet Monday, because I could do Monday at 9, Peggy, if you want a little more cushion.
Okay, well, anyway, think on that. Think on what I just threw out there.
Well, Skittles is a great idea, but it will have to be chi-squared. Chi-squared, it cannot be ANOVA. But you can always email the teacher if you're wanting a confirmation on that. Once we write up the design study, I think he checks it.
What if you did like number per bag?
Number per bag would be ANOVA. Well, number per bag would be a 1 sample t-test because you're only doing 1 number. So unless you want to say, you could do that because it'll say on the back how many you should expect in the. You can do the serving size, how many you expect in there.
But
that's a good idea.
I was thinking we would do multiple bags, and there's 4 of us, so I was thinking if we had like more than 30, it'd be like 8 bags each.
Well, if you get more than 30 and there's, yeah, that's right, 8 bags each. That's not bad. Okay, so do we want to talk about it Monday or Tuesday, Peggy? Which of those days are you okay with Tuesday, or you feel like that's just too late?
I think either. I don't know. I felt like this has been. I'm statted out right now.
Okay. Well then let's do it Tuesday. And I apologize for missing tonight. and appreciate your help with question 4.
Okay. Well,
All right. Drive safe, Elizabeth.
Okay,
yeah,
bye.
be safe. All right. Have a good night. Okay, Kelsey.
It's just you and me.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I hope you've had a better day than
I've had a pretty good day. So
I've been living stats all day.
ugh, I don't know. I don't spend enough time on this class. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so which one are we on? We finished on 4.
Yep. So 1 and 2 are just the true false ones about participation.
Yeah.
So then I'll read question 3. In a pie chart, why are the slices different sizes? This slice. I think it's the third one.
That's what she said. Each slice represents a category, and the area of each slice represents a proportion of the total occupied by the category. Okay.
Yep.
And then we did 4. Use the following information for the next 3 questions. We conclude that pi hat is normally distributed if NP is greater than or equal to 10 and n times 1 minus p is greater or equal to 10. Question 5. Is p the true proportion or the sample proportion?
P is the sample proportion, I believe.
That's what I think too. I hope that's right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did,
I have
did
in
not
my,
I did
on my
not
assignment. P is the population proportion.
say that again.
I had in my notes on like the prep assignment number 3. P or the population proportion was what it asked for the sample.
Okay.
Anyway, I think it's the sample proportion.
Well, I didn't do super great on the quiz on this thing at all.
I haven't even done the homework quiz, so you're better off than me.
Maybe not. Okay. Question 6. What is n?
The sample size. I like that question.
That might be our only good one. Okay.
Right.
Question 7. If p equals 1/4, what is the smallest n that satisfies the requirement?
What?
If p equals 1/4, what is the smallest n that satisfies the requirement?
What requirement?
Well, up in the information it says use the following for the next 3 questions. So I think it's referring to that. We conclude that p hat is normally distributed if np greater than or equal to 10 and n times 1 minus p is greater or equal to 10.
Oh, so I guess if we plug in, you can use the greater than or equal to as an equal sign, right? So we could just plug in that p and then work out the equation, I think. Maybe.
I think it's 10 equals n times 0.25 equals 10 divided by 0.25.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got someone after me.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Hold on just a sec. I'm thinking about this funeral stuff. I'm going to have to call him back. Okay. 10 equals n times 0.25 equals 10 divided by 0.25 equals 40.
So I think that would be a number that makes sense.
I think it's 40.
Yeah. I think you're right.
So our next one is use the following information to answer the next 2 questions. Suppose n equals 24 and p equals 0.4.
Okay, so this is the the equation that we need to use to solve this one is p hat equals.
What is the mean of p hat? Round answer to the 10th place.
Oh,
I think it's 0.4.
yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. Because it's asking for the mean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The next one, what is the mean of the sampling distribution of the sample's proportion of p hat? State this answer in words. Well,
Wait, actually, hold on. Never mind. I'm confusing myself by looking at my own notes. Just ignore me. Okay, what is the standard deviation? Oh no. How do you do that? Oh. So we need to find what p hat is. Right? Oh no, we don't need to know p.
well, if you look at question 9, that helps us. What is the standard deviation of p hat? And plug in that.
What? Sure. So we need to go.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you got the equation I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Standard deviation of p hat equals square root of blah blah.
Yeah.
0.4 times 1 minus 0.4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are y'all still there?
Yeah.
They're waiting on 2 more parents to pick up the last 2 kids. So I said, I'll be right back. All right, what number are you on?
So I got 0.1 on that, Kelsey.
I did too.
I did that one. What number was it? I forgot.
9.
9
9. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got too.
and 8 is 0.4.
Oh no, yeah, I'm good on all the rest of them. We're on 10. P hat is 0.35.
Not-
For 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because P hat is the proportion that that you're asking about. So they're asking about 35 hits out of 100.
Oh, yep.
Which is going to be 0.35.
11.
This is standard deviation.
I finished that far, so I can tell you, but I don't want to. I know that you're working on it.
I got 0.048.
0.048. Hang on, I got
0.002.
Oh no, it's definitely not 0.002. I probably just wrote the number down wrong. I got 0.046, but that's probably my round. That's probably just me. Just
Oh, I forgot to take the square root.
Could be.
Yeah, everybody does that.
The question is, what is the standard deviation of p hat?
Second square root. Second
11.
answer. Yeah, I got 0.046.
I'm doing something.
it's P times 1 minus P.
Yeah, I just did it like 2 minutes ago. I just did something wrong on my calculator, I think, this time.
Okay.
But
So I got the standard deviation of p hat equals the square root of 0.35 times 1 minus 0.35 divided by 100 equals 0.0476, and then I rounded that to 0.048.
Oh,
You
no.
use-
You want to use P. You want to use P. You always want to use the best P you have. And when you're doing a confidence interval, the best P you have is P. You don't want to use P hat. The only time you have to use P hat is in a confidence interval.
Well, it says what is the standard deviation of p hat?
Yeah. So it's going to be 0.3 times 0.7 divided by 100. But it's okay. I'll submit first if we get that far.
Tell me that again, Elizabeth. Point.
I got 0.0458. So I put
You broke up. 0.0.
458.
And how did you do the math on it?
So it's 0.3 times 0.7 divided by 100, and then you take the square root of that. But I used P instead of P hat.
Okay.
But you can do it your way, and then I'll submit, and we'll see.
Well, I was telling her I did poorly on this quiz, so that could be part of what I did wrong.
On the homework quiz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
took the
got
homework
0.
quiz too.
I redid it and I got 0.046.
Okay, yeah, that's what I got too. Oh, I stopped at 13. 13 is where I stopped because I didn't open the normal probability plot. Let's see.
Okay, what did you do on 12? What
12 is
what is the Z
0.35.
score?
Yeah, so it's 0.35 minus 0.3 divided by the standard deviation that we just got.
So what was your final on that? Because I didn't get the right one.
I got 1.09.
That's what I got. I
Okay.
got, well, 1 point. Or are we only supposed to round to 2?
No,
I got
3.
What does
Zero.
it say?
1.087.
Like, I'm really, really sick. All right. Yeah, so you shouldn't listen to anything I say until after we hit submit. Let's see.
So 1.0.
I got 1.091, but I didn't use a rounded standard deviation.
Oh.
So maybe I
Okay.
should have used a rounded one. 0.046. What did you get, Kelsey?
I got 1.087.
That's what
Oh
I
yeah, that's you used the rounded thing. Okay, that's fine. 0.087.
I'm sorry you're sick, Elizabeth.
Me too. It's just been a crazy day. Every adult in our home is sick. The only one that's not sick is 18 months old,
Oh my goodness.
which is just terrible because she's not tired.
No, no.
What is the probability gets at least? Okay, so now we're sticking that in the normal probabilities plot. Okay, so we got 1.087. We get 0.1379. 0.1379.
Where do we shade on this?
It said at least, so we're going to shade on the right, I think, because it says at least 35 hits.
Wouldn't it be to the left?
Well, if she gets at least 35, that means she'd like 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, at least 35. Like if your mom says you need to do at least 2 chores today, that means she wants you to do 3. She don't want you to do 1.
So 0.1385.
Yes, that's what I got if you use the rounded standard deviation. 0.1385.
Yes. Before rounding anyway.
Oh, we'll know in a minute whether rounding is a big deal or not. Okay. What's the standard deviation of p hat? So p is 0.52, so it's going to be 0.52 times 0.48 divided by 2,000. And then take the square root of that. Okay. Okay, so I got 0.011.
0.011.
You're always so good to remember that first 0. Yeah, 0.011. What z-score would you use? Oh, I don't know. And the appeals are going to determine the probability the results array will suggest the cat is losing, getting less than 0.50. So 0.50 minus 0.52 divided by that. Negative 1 point. I didn't use a rounded one. I got negative 1.790.
And that's what I've got too.
Oh, good.
What'd you guys say?
Negative 1.7902. Or
Okay.
rounded negative 1.790.
The candidate is losing even though the population true proportion is 0.52. So that's going to be to the left. So negative 1.790. We want to the left. 0.03. What is the true probability surface where so the candidate is losing, even though the true population? So I think it's going to be 0.0367.
That's what I think too. So 0.03.
So rounded is 0.037.
Oh, Peggy, you are such an amazing person for remembering that rounding. I cannot remember the rounding. Okay, let me go back up. Okay, do y'all mind if I say I actively participated in this week's group?
No, I think you
Oh
should.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then let me
You were here
submit
more than you weren't here.
a small bathroom break. Okay, let's see. Go to submit quiz. All right, submit quiz. So let me see what happened to our rounded ones. Hang on. Okay. One. It loved the rounded ones. Yay, everybody hit submit. We're done.
Woohoo!
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for being patient with me today.
Well, thanks for your help.
So Elizabeth, on the rounded one,
Yeah.
sorry. On 13, it was on 12, 1.087, right?
I'm looking. 12 was 1.087. Yeah, Roger.
And then 13, it was 0.13.
0.1. Yeah, exactly.
And okay, I rounded it, sorry. Okay, I just want to double check on 13.
Yep. Oh, that's good.
Peggy, did you get question 5 wrong?
No, I got 100. Question 5 was, is P the true proportion or sample? It's the true proportion. P hat is the sample proportion. P is the true proportion.
Aha. I bet you that's what I did wrong earlier.
And that's why it's so important that you use P and not P hat when you're computing a standard deviation, because P is the truth.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
P is much better than P hat because P is the true proportion, and so that's why you want to use it when you compute your standard deviation, because that's the truth.
Okay.
Okay, thank
I
you
don't
so
think-
much. That
Yeah, I don't
probably
think
what I did wrong on the homework quiz.
possibly, yeah, because it'll get your numbers all off.
Okay.
That's good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else, guys?
I think that's it. I hope you feel better, and I guess we'll just plan on picking up on Tuesday at 7.
Tuesday?
Yep.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Better.
Have
Bye,
a-
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. Oh, hang on.